Alright, y'all. That's a prime example of thoughts not being your own. As last tape, the watered down foolishness. That's the delusion that people are behind. Their brain is diluted and diluted down to this to do such a thing. You stick a knife, a metal object, conducts electricity. And you use an electronic device that projects it at a dangerous high voltage output capacity. And you zap the metal object which is in your mouth, where there is what? Saliva. Saliva is a form of water, very sticky, slimy substance. We all know this in your mouth. That dude directly zapped himself in his brain. He cannot be anything other than a zombie. No one would do such a thing to themselves and then live through it at that. That's insane. That's crazy. See how crazy the human body is? My color people, my human people, huh? It's crazy world we live in. But it's sad to say this is the reality. Everything you know is a lie. This is how it used to be. This is how we got. We're gonna get it back. We're gonna get it back. I told you. Trust me, Quasi's right. It's coming. You gotta get to the center, where the living waters and become pure again. Because this is what you're in your corrupted flesh. You know, some of us have light, some of us don't, and some of us have light that's dwindling. This is what happens. Your torch goes out. You can't carry the light anymore. It gets too much to bear. But that's due to the water. You know. So basically, what you have to do. All right. I'm not trying to tell you how to live. I'm not trying to tell you how to eat and how to drink. I'm telling you what to do if you wish to not be this way. You should listen to me if you wish to not be this way. Alright? You have to learn how to use the water within yourself and the EL. How you make EL is through tension, exercise. King Tut, Tutankhamun, TUT, time under tension. Tension causes voltage. Voltage is electricity. Electricity is a form of light or energy. Right? And electricity also can make sound. Sound moves water. Water is conscious. Your brain is conscious as well. You're born out of your mother's waters. You are born into this world. You will be birthed out of this world when you drink the living waters. Right? And you become pure. So, oh man, shit is crazy. I don't really want to dwell on the water too long, because it's a topic that, I mean, when I steer you in the right direction, you could pretty much go and do your own research on it and see that I'm not telling you some bullshit. Water is a power source for certain. Why do you think, if it's a hydrocarbon, if you're a fluorocarbon, you're a hydrocarbon, what do you think that does? That powers this bullshit right here. You power the machines with your water because you're programmed to. Reach and grab for it every first thing in the morning. Oh man, oh what happened? Oh, what happened on Facebook? Oh, you staring at a black screen. Oh look, behold the monster within. Yeah. You're staring at nothing. You're staring at the screen with your apps on it. Zombie. Click buy. Click buy now. Click buy. Meet. Screw. And then you're screwing another zombie. What are you? Necrophiliac sick, and you love it if you do this. But that's if the person you're even screwing is a zombie or gone. But most people are. Look, this is how you do. You have to behold the water. One can see when water is clean. One can see if something is filled with water, and one should be also able to see when water is filthy and something is overwatered. What happens when you overwater a plant? It dies. What happens when you overwater people? They I want to say they die, but they become Duh. First, you feel me? And then all this bullshit leads to it because of the laziness, always in the sitting position, always with your neck looking down. Your neck looks like a crowbar. You know, your kid can't stop banging his head with a hammer and bouncing off walls because he's not sticking his fingers in the soil saying ah and ooh. Neither's mommy. Mommy's being programmed because she's watching her little public broadcasting televised program bullshit, and she's not on the kid's not on the light dwindle. Because look what happens to the water. Water gets artificial light, it just reflects that. If this becomes your life, this becomes your soul. See? And if this becomes your soul, then your soul becomes a empty hole, a void. Where's your soul? In the black hole. I mean, listen. Water's important. It moves. Water is to be used to your advantage. Things are soluble in water. Water absorbs stuff. It is the great life-giving living waters, you know. It gives life. You can not eat food and drink water. Your body will go into a state of ketosis. Ketosis is where your body's immune system resets itself like a old Nintendo entertainment system when you hit the reset button to start your game, restart your game because it froze, or a reset button on your new systems. That is what ketosis is. If you don't believe that, go look it up. So yeah, like how you all right, look. This is what you do. Alright? You gotta break free from this shit. And you have to distill yourself. You see? That's what you do right there. Those two things. I held them up there. I hope it was in focus. You guys can stop the tape or screenshot it and keep it moving. It's an LEL elemental life we're living, man. Alright? So I'm just sharing this information with you because it's out of love. And people should know this shit. And if I'm not teaching it, then I would be a really sick person to not show you. I'm not a teacher though. I'm a master student. That's what I am. I'm a master student. I like to learn. You know what I'm saying? While these silly slaves like to work. The celebrities, they're the funniest. They're the funniest of the funny. Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here with that note. Water. Get to the center. Drink of the living waters, man. Water is everything that you know it not to be, that they've never told you. Distilled water means it is not still. That means it is moving extremely fast atomically. It will clean you out. Don't overdo it though, because you will clean yourself out really bad. I'll put a link to that video in the comment box to this one about pure water and impure water. You'll see. But basically, you want to keep the water off of your brain. That's what you don't want, because if that is there, then this is what happens to your soul. It dwindles out, and then you become a cyborg. You become sick mentally, and you have all these little stupid ass viruses like click and like, and you get high off the likes you get. You click and buy. It's a two-way door, energy exchange. Your thoughts are not yours. You're going off instant pleasure and consumerism. Water's a window. Oh, what do you think? What do you think? It's your plasma. Plasma's in your hemo. It's in your blood. Blood water. It's in your blood. Iron, carbon, oxygen, hydrogen. You do the math. It's a magnet. You combine water with illegitimate, non-bioavailable materials, and then we're on the gridiron and all screwed up, and yada yada yada. It's a retarded magnet game. Da 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 da. And you get to watch people act stupid like on those previous videos. That showed you hydrocarbon retardation. Huh? Fluorocarbon. Your brain's in a solution. Your water's full of pollution. That's the conclusion. My delusions remove the illusions. It's your boy. Put your device down. Actually, no, pick it up. Get this download. Just why I upload this shit for you. So we can bust this down. Every word you speak's a magic spell. And you were born to be born again.